evening, good evening. I see you all. Let's get the music a little bit down. Shout out Barber. Got JX Aeon all in chat. Let's go. We are going to be doing some good old Pioneer server checkout today. And I'll explain majority of the plan for this week, as you guys probably guessed it from today's video. So we're here on the Pioneer server, as you can kind of see. I might need to refresh it because it looks like it's crashed on me. It is what it is. But what we're going to be doing is checking out Pioneer server stuff. So we're going to be checking out all of the new content. I'll probably start setting up the account for tomorrow and probably for the rest of the week, so we can all do some testing that you all want to see. So there's going to be a nice little sesh. I will say already though, they've done some UI changes. I don't know if people have noticed that. It's like, it's blatant if you're on the new Pioneer server. So this might give you right now an inclination of what the PC or the Steam version of the game might look like, because this is going to be implemented most likely on mobile and the PC version at the same time. That's what I'm assuming. So we can check that out. The brand new mode is on, and it's going to be interesting because it looks like they've created a new map for this new event, and it's a cross-server event. And then there's another new event, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it, but hey, here we are. Right, so we're in. So one thing they've done, which you guys will notice now, is the ship button. So now it's letting you go to either or Island Tactics or Radiant Sea now, which begs me to think maybe they'll put another mode in here. So there's 3 modes. Because when you hit Expedition, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, new events coming to E1. So let's kind of show them off, right? So there's 3 things I have seen. This is the first one, and we've all kind of knew about this in my video already. So this is the treasure scroll event, right? So you need to do Radiant Sea in order to get this event, right? So we can come over to this Radiant Sea now. Oh, everyone's already got 5-star heroes set up. Oh no! Oh, we'll just loot. We'll just do this. We know this is gonna win. Actually, we'll do it this way. We know it's gonna win. So you need to do Radiant Sea to get these, as you see, treasure scroll maps, and then they're supposed to unlock the area in the actual game, like on the actual world map, where these treasures are. So we'll try and see if we can do it, and then obviously I'll be making a full video tomorrow morning, giving everyone a showcase of all of it. How you doing, Minnie? No new heroes yet, but we've literally just opened up, so we haven't peeked in. We haven't peeked in, but we can do testing all the way up to the new heroes, you know. So if you want me to test like DJG, we can do DJG testing, you know, Zao testing, Scipio test. We can do all of the testing, like testing this week. If you have a, you know, an account on this Pioneer server, reach out, because honestly, if you're about, we'd love to get some testing done. I have got an account potentially for Steve just to help test as well, but the issue I have is I've got to wait for the key, you know. Let's just deploy it. I'm wondering if I get them from the chest opening or something. I'm gonna read the rules properly, but I was assuming it'd be a lot more, you know, self-intuitive from just playing it, right? We're not dum-dums here. Poor Richard. Poor Richard. Right, let's see. Let's have a look. So we got that. We've done that. We can't bounty yet. Just do something easy, you know what I mean? We're not blowing the load here yet. Right, hold up. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we haven't got anything from there. Okay, let's see this now. Yeah, so it is like I thought it's gonna be. It's just getting them. Ooh! Ooh! These are the rewards, though. Bro, imagine you get that. The four Legos. I don't know what the chance is, but yo, that's nice, man. I want them now. Can't really complain. Not bad at all. Just like a little thing. So we are waiting. So let's see if we do this right. So if we go into here, I do have no. So it's not from that section. Maybe it's from bounties. Let's see if it's a bounty board. How you doing, Lynn? How you doing, buddy? Nope, it doesn't show here either. No. I'm just seeing if it's a specific, reward, but I don't understand how how we get the scroll. But I guess we will fucking soon see if we get them from the Radiant Sea. But this is the new event. So the concept is you use Radiant Sea to get the map tokens to unlock the map, which, as you can see here, is this little bit here. And then when you find it on the actual world map, you can mine it. So this might already be on the world map. I just got to find the bastard, you know. Yeah, we'll be doing all Lubu cavalry testing and stuff. We're going to do it on another day. Today's going to be, like I said, checking out the new stuff and getting the account progress just set up. I don't know if it's going to be a super long stream. It's just to get everything going, so then you guys can see everything firsthand, so can I, and then tomorrow I can sort out the video showcasing it all, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we can start doing, obviously, testing. But this is the big one. So this is the big one, the Starfall vein. So, look, Governor, welcome to the Starfall vein. Right? Event rules. The major veins discovered across the continent will open new areas periodically. After an area opens, there'll be weekly vein events in that area. Governors can register individually to participate. So you don't have to, but you should do, right? And compete fairly with governors from all empires. You can participate one time per week. When the vein event begins, you can register for sessions during the first 2 days, and after successful registration, you can switch only the session during the registration period of 10 minutes before your reg starts. Yeah, each session begins, you can edit the troop types, and you can have up to 3 troops on the battlefield. And various buffs you obtain in the game will not all take effect on the battlefield, so you got to check that one out. There will be a detailed buff confirmation before entering the battlefield. Please pay us attention, but I'm okay. And then each time you successfully enter the vein count as 1 participation, it will consume 1 participation attempt. Okay, right. So these are in the battlefield rules. We'll go through this bit in a second, but you can see this is what it actually looks like. So the vein is divided from the outer to the inner. Lower level resources, intermediate resources, advanced resources, and the land of the Starfall right in the center. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. During the battlefield official stage, high level Starfall ore and monsters will appear in a higher level resource zones at regular intervals, close to the center to the vein and a higher rewards. Okay. Vein battlefield stages. The entire vein battlefield lasts for 35 minutes total. The first 5 minutes are preparation stage, where your camp will be placed at a random location in the low level resource zone. You can view that vein situation but cannot deploy troops or relocate. The following 30 minutes are the official stage, where you can participate to earn more Starfall iron and improve your ranking during the official stage. Radiant attendance monuments will spawn periodically, okay, and internal towers will open for contests in the last 10 minutes, okay. Ores and gathering rules. Ooh, so Starfall ores divided to levels 1 to 4. High level resources again in the middle, as we know. The higher the Starfall ore level, the greater the gathering speed and capacity. Okay. And when a Starfall ore node is depleted, there's a chance to drop a Stellar Blessing buff chest and a Stellar Glyph. A gift. Ooh. Then there's a star attendance. Different levels. The higher the level, the more Starfall iron you obtain in defeating them. Okay. Ancient monuments. Each monument has a set amount of durability. When destroyed, they drop advanced stellar blessings and gifts. Opening grants you 1 random buff from a pool of options. Okay. Yo, it sounds pretty cool, but it sounds quite complicated at the same time. Eternal Tower in battlefield lasts 10 minutes. 5 Eternal Towers will open. Each Eternal Tower can accommodate 1 troop. Okay. And the troops inside the troop can obtain large amounts of Starfall iron every second. So what it looks like and what it sounds like to me is obviously you spawn in this area and you're basically working your way into the center, right? I don't know if you can teleport your castle in, or if you got to keep your castle out here and then work your castle, you know, use your troops to work yourself in. No clue. Gonna have to see how that actually works, right? Because when you come out of it, look at the rewards, man. Like, there's all these rewards. You got the Starfall Iron, the Gathering stage, the Field Battle stage, the Loot stage. And then this is like, the more you play this game mode, you start going up your own personal ranking. Look at this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is fucking sick. Like, I have been asking for more game modes to play. Like, bruh. So it does look quite sick, but it's a 3-match battle. I've only got these 3 just in there for now, just to put them in. But I've got loads of time. Achievements now. Look, got achievements inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can get 4 legendary medals again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 16, 20 whistles, 4 legendary medals, 1, 2, 3, 4 hammers, 1, 3, 6, 7, 9, 12 of the Charles of Dawn. I mean, the rest is basically speed ups or right gear chests, right? Yeah. But they're personal achievements, because you got to do this on your own, remember? So this is going to be really interesting, because I wonder how it actually is going to play out. Yeah, the devs are really trying to ignore the fall. Like, the thing is, it's like, bro, why not bring this game mode out first? You know what I mean? Like, why not bring out this game mode first, and then T8 came out, like, let's just say the beginning of March. Like, imagine, like, people had 3 months, so December, January, February, without T8, it was just T7, and then boom, T8 still appeared, like, earlier than people would have liked it, but at least 3 months, and then you could have played Starfall Vein with T7. You know what I mean? Very interesting. It's very interesting. We're still gonna try and work out how it properly works. You know what I mean? But I am debating to do it between these 2 times. You know what I mean? Even though it won't let me swap. So that's a bug, probably. If a dev's watching, that's a bug. Can't switch my time, even though I should be able to. So we're playing at this time, no matter what. Right, there's one more event. I swear to God, you guys in chat are gonna tweak. You guys in chat are about to tweak. Are you ready? Are you ready for this food event? Because I don't think you are. There's a brand new event, guys, called Make Coins Rain. And guess what? Fucking Peter! Dear Governor, come and take my coins, he says. Take my coins. What the fuck's he doing? Bro, why is Peter in the game as an emoji, bro? Bro, why is he injecting himself in the... And you think I'm joking, by the way. Look at this. Rewards, right? There's no shot. Everyone's gonna be loving this. The trembling Peter emoji. I know all of you guys wanted a trembling Peter emoji. Why are you lying? Why are you lying for? Bro, it's madness. Apart from that, though, I will say you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 medals from doing it. And then it's just a bunch of coins. And then there's a daily rewards for playing. And so on. If you guys are wondering what it is, it looks like the really old game we've all played before. Right? So, you know what I mean? You've played this game, right? Where you could just like fucking you know what I mean? You've played this game, so it's just playing this. I think it's called, was it 2142? Is that what the game's called? But I'm not focusing if you've not realized. I'm literally just like I'm just swiping. There we go. Look, soon as you start focusing up, it can fix itself if you're clever enough. But yeah, there's ways of doing it. So anyway, that's this other game mode. So just to like showcase, look, like I can't move anymore. End confirm. We got 300 score. So I already got Peter. How wild is that? How wild is that? Also, we saw the wishing card again. This event isn't in the game yet, but should come into the game again, hopefully soon, because I think people would like it. You can see here on the right side, like some extra looking blessing rewards. But it's to do with this. It's like, if you want to get certain skills, you can get them. You know, that's Bloodthirst, Righteous Judgment, Spirit Pursuit, Protracted Battle, I want to say, Peerless Strike, Earth Crush, Kingsblade, and Tenacity. If our memory is that good from just looking at these alone, that should be them all. And then you've got the 20 skill scroll, so you can go boom, you know. And again, like, four times the reward. Where we going? Go on, chat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go on then. Pick one. Just pick one. I don't care. Just pick one. We will check the rings and heroes in a second, don't you worry. The dead center. Miniman was the first to say it. Right. Miniman, you are banned from ever again. No more choice for you. You always give me the worst one. I don't know how you are so unlucky, bro. How are you so unlucky, man? You're only allowed to yap now. You're not allowed to pick. No more voting. Only yapping allowed, bro. But yeah, those are the new events. So we got the wishing card, Peter Chan's game. But then the actual really interesting thing is this one. And I will be honest, this does sound really interesting. Only if it's done in a pretty fair matchmaking instance, you know what I mean? Because remember what we were reading in the gameplay details, right? Where is it now? There we go, look. Governors can register individually to participate and compete fairly with governors from all empires. So I wonder if they are literally getting every empire, like all of the empires, and I wonder like if they will put like 80 to 85 million power players all together. Do you get what I mean? And do it in that scope. Who knows? There's no new heroes, I don't think, on here, just so you guys are wondering. We have the new ones, which we can see. We got all the S6, but no S7 heroes. But we haven't had a peek around yet. But you'll see that we just don't have King Arthur. But we can do all the testing, which is gonna be good. You know. Yeah, I know. Fairly, like, you know, I'm presuming the devs are gonna do the right thing, and you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine you guys in chat, right? I bet you a lot of you are between like maybe around my power, like 75, 80, 85 million power. You're in that like bracket, bro. If we could fight against each other, we're happy. We are actually happy. I'm just saying. If it's gonna be matchmaking where we fight against each other and somehow, you know, they drop in a Megalodon, you know what I mean? Like Karate's in there randomly, or Blaine's in there randomly, or Sadessa's in there randomly, like or Freud, you know, any of them, any of the big boys. If they're in there by themselves, this Megalodon and all those great white sharks now become fishies, it's gonna be a bad time. And I'm just saying, I did watch over the weekend for my birthday, The Meg. Oh my god, that movie. So bad, but so good because it's so bad. Do you know what I mean? You know when like movies are bad movies, but they're so good because they're bad movies? Bro, that shit hit the fucking nail on, bro. Watching The Meg got me excited for The Meg 2. Wall garrison? Oh no. Fucking no. We'll just put fucking these on. What are people gonna really do? We will start setting up the account and peeking around in a second, by the way. Just do something nice and simple. Right, so what I'm thinking of doing, by the way, I'm thinking of 5-starring certain heroes and keeping the rest of them like they are at 3 stars. And then we can check them at 3 stars and then 5 after. You know what I mean? But like heroes like Cyrus, heroes like Belly, Alp, who else? You know what I mean? You can probably guess where I'm going with it, right? Miyamoto, Hannibal, Ramses, you know. I'll 5-star these heroes because they're just like 5 stars, you know. I'm even gonna do some crazy Suleiman testing, and what I really want to test for people too is Sun Tzu, dude. I want to test like Sun Tzu, Scipio, Zuliang. I just want to see how hard this motherfucker hits for. I really do. I think everyone wants to see that. So we will be doing that too. One thing I'm really interested in William, because I don't have him on my main account, so a really good way for me to actually get my hands on him, because I don't plan on unlocking him. And we get to also test, as you guys have guessed it as well, because I do have her on the account, but I won't be working on it yet. Dayang Yum. DJ Yum! So yeah. At 100 mil, you even feel weak, Killbone? Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's why I was saying, I hope with this new event, the Starfall vein, when they matchmake fairly, I do hope it is like, let's just say there's 200 people playing. You know what I mean? But that's 200 people in a fair bracket. As long as it's in a fair bracket of power, fair play. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is it's always going to be won by the same people because of the power, you know, of matchmaking. But you got to think this is Prospecting Apprentice. It didn't. Did it tell me? Did it tell me how to increase my thing? Let me look. Okay, yes. Yeah, so when you're going into here, or here, should I say, when you do any of the Starfall or the Gathering, when you're killing the Attendants and Radiant Attendants or the Ancient Monument or Infernal Tower in the center, basically if you do any of the main stuff, you're gonna earn points for this, basically, right? And as you keep doing so, you'll start going up the ranking order. And the thing is, some people might say this is pretty bad, but hey, 400 insight points just for going up one tier ain't too shabby. I don't like the mount whistles. It sounds weird, that, but that's more like it. That's more like it. But yeah, whoever, if you get the max vein dominator here, do you know what? I'll be honest. I wish these type of frames are just permanent, man. You know what I mean? Ooh, what's that? That's new. That's new. No? Whoa! We found something new! We found something new! Leaks! We found leaks! Pay attention! We found leaks! Brand new mythic skin! We found one! Oh. No! My Pioneer server! It's okay, it's fixed, it's fine, it's fine. I'm sure this is in that other game. Is it not? I'm sure this is in that other game. Bro, what's this one? Oh, that's the new one. That's the new one. Yeah, so we got a new preview. And that's new, right? Yeah, I'm sure them two are brand new. Both of them are brand new. That's old. Wait, is that old or is that new too? Because that's the skin I was thinking of, right? Have we just seen 3 brand new mythic skins? That's old? Okay. I thought so. I think I remember seeing this one now. However, that's the new one. That's a new one, right? That's new. That's the new skin. Yeah. No. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one, look. That's new as well, look. Bro, they stuck these in. They snuck these in. Bro, why they put it in 2 new skins already? 2 new skins already. Can you see them in like the theme gallery area then as well? Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Okay, let me just thank you. Yeah, look, there they are. That's them. The heaven blazing steed and the falling petals. Bro, when did we ask for this? 2 new ones. And look, it's this. And then there's this. There's 2. Like what? Chinese New Year coming in Feb? Maybe, yeah. So maybe this is the Chinese New Year one. But I thought this might have been the Chinese New Year one. Look how fucking wild this thing looks. Yeah, because everything else we've seen down there. Should we see if we can find any new heroes then? No. I would really like trying to bug it out, but it don't look like it. Check the banner as well. Yeah, I could do that. Because you get so you get this, which is around. That's actually really nice. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I can get it if people like that. That's even though I'm not paying for that stupidness. That's kinda. I get it. There's this one as well. Then there's the dragon one. Yeah, this might be the Chinese New Year one. Because I remember I have literally just bought the Chinese New Year one for last year. And last year's is this one up here. Where is it? This. That's last year's Chinese New Year, yeah? Yeah. So that's a Chinese New Year. So do you reckon that's for Valentine's? Valentine's skin, Chinese New Year skin, yeah? And then this is for the veins, the brand new one. Because you can get a vein title as you go up, which is pretty sick. So that's them. I don't know what this is. I'll be honest, I don't know what this is, but that's there too. You know? And then... just to show everyone again, I guess. So, Chinese New Year skin. So if you want the Chinese New Year city skin this year, that's what it's going to be. And then the Valentine's Day skin should be this Spring Blossom one. Yeah. And then you have, if you guys didn't see, 4 to collect on the Chinese New Year, 5 to collect on the Valentine's one, because you get this as well. So there's this little chat one that you get. So yeah, the king one looks clean, by the way. So yeah, two troop themes. So, and I don't think I'm gonna try and record that. I'm not gonna lie, when I end this stream, I'm probably gonna record just in case it disappears, because at least then it's there, right? So we got 2 new city skin previews already. We've got the treasure scroll, the Starfall vein. We also got to see make coins rain. And then, as we've seen in previous Pioneer servers, but hope to see again or come soon, the wishing card, right? So that's all of the technically all the new stuff that we can see. When it comes to signet rings, I've got all of the signet rings I've got. And there isn't anything new down here, look. So, just to showcase that off. All rings level 30. Bro! The devs have listened to me. I swear to God, the devs have listened to me. They actually listened, bro. I always say, put rings to level 30, man. Because this is the level that if anyone plays Age of Empires Mobile, you're gonna be able to get to, right? If you focus on 1 legendary, 1 epic, and 1 rare, or 1 legendary and 2 epic rings, bro, you're gonna go for a level 30 ring, and that's where you get a lot of the bang for the buck out. So I actually am happy. It looked like they listened and they've done this, because even like, look, 67% chance Radiant Guardian, that's what you want, right? So you can see how good these rings are at the actual budget players will be playing them at, you know? Same with these. These are 30 across the board too, and that means these are maxed. So yeah, why not? It would be good. It would be good if the purples were all level 40, but look, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain, bro. So the signet rings is really good. We've got all the gear blueprints, so if we need to make stuff, we can make stuff. Same with all of this. We've got 10 dino medals. And that's only because of the combat logging event. So what we'll do, I'm gonna start 5-starring certain heroes, and yeah. I guess just start doing it. Because we need to prep the account up, you know. This is the only thing. But I don't mind doing this because all the heroes are 3-starred. So having the main commanders 5-starred, we can test out 3 stars to 5 stars. So he's the first. He's gonna be number 2. No new heroes, no new heroes. No Season 7 heroes at the moment. But listen, if you're on the Pioneer server, everyone's got ways of trying to break it, right? So if you know, if you break it and you can get leaks, everyone's gonna be happy. I'll tell you that. But normally it's through these type of methods where you go like here and like, you know, sometimes you can just really mess it up. Yeah, nothing. Look. Bro, it's using my setup there. Did you see that? Did you see that shit? Brother. Game, don't tell me you're stealing my lineup. What the fuck? It is? By the way, you replace Henry, not Saladin. Napoleon, Saladin, and Theodora. Bro, that was my lineup. That lineup's disgustingly good. Better than Henry. Like, that shit is just shit. Game, what you doing? Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's why I've been saying it in my new content and my videos, right? And you're gonna see it this week too, probably in a couple of videos. But I've always said, for people who are, you know, free to play, and people who are, you know, low spender to medium spender, all they literally want to do, and the devs haven't catered to them yet, is they just want to fight each other. Like, they want to go into a game mode when they can fight each other at their power level, because there's no PvP event at the moment which people realistically like fight at an even playing level, because even in Wonders and Battle of Dawn you see it. Like, so hopefully maybe this brand new, you know, Starfall vein is that event, or the first of many events, because it is annoying, right? You play the game, you know, you make your powered march, but you can never really feel the power of your own march, because you're always getting literally like destroyed by everyone else who's, you know, basically fighting down, because it feels like, you know, for 85% of the population, basically, they're always punching up, and, you know, it's not fun to always punch up all the fucking time, you know? So what we're gonna test, we will test everything. I don't know if I'm gonna do any testing into this stream, because I just kind of want to absorb what all the new stuff actually is, and then if people ask, I can tell, you know what I mean? And then tomorrow and so on should be when we can actually do some testing. Another reason why I'm waiting for Steve to get his CD key. Steve doesn't have his CD key yet, so I've got to wait for one of the devs, I said devs, one of the Discord moderators. They need to send me a code for Steve, so then we can do testing. I'm trying to find the heroes that I need a 5-star, you know? Oh yeah. I don't even think the Apex Championship is fair. I'll be honest. Like, for myself, right? I'm like 80 million power now. And the amount of times I go into that event and I am still fighting like 100 and... I don't even know, like 30 million power, 150 million power players still. You just get obliterated. So I'll keep Scipio 3-star so we can do the testing of 3-star Scipio versus 5-star again. Same with Tribuana, so you can get a fair read for those ones. And I want to try Sun Tzu myself. With 5-starred Ballet, which is what we need. A good 5-star Hannibal. And that means we can 3-star test with William and Dae Yang Yum, and then 5-star one of them and see what the difference is, and then 5-star the second one and see what the difference is. Could do that as well. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, we could do all the Lubu setups, don't worry. In like 1v1s or whatever you wanna see. I'm just trying to get, you know what I mean? The heroes we know we need to 5-star, so... I could just 5-star Warrior Pikeman. We already know Warrior Pikeman, right? Like... New civilizations, I'll have a look. Don't you worry. Ramsey Scipio Zoo versus Ram Charlemagne Zoo. Yeah, bro. Do you know what I'm actually looking forward to testing? Sun Tzu, bro. Scipio Zoo. I just want to see the biggest hit ever, bro. You know, like, I want to see the crit of all crits. The 5-star lag. Do you know what I'm going to test as well? And I normally don't do it, but I am going to do it for the first time in a long time. Because I was joking in the Empire 9 Discord about it. But I was going to test... I was like, do we 5-star and test him now? Why do you think I might actually consider liking this hero? I'm just saying, bro, the game's getting so insane with damage. Maybe in-cap is actually going to be worth it now. Like, we're getting into that stage where maybe this is worth it. Who knows? So maybe we do some Suleiman testing. Let's see how it performs. What we're thinking, shall we put him through the runs? Because it will be Suleiman, probably Charlemagne, Zuliang. So I'll 5-star Charles as well because of that. Because imagine after all these tests, after a year, bro, Suleiman pulls my finger, and it's like, but I really love my Ramses. Like, I don't need you, dude. Like, I've got my boy, you know. So we might check him out. But the main ones, honestly, is the new cavalry stuff and all the new swordsman stuff. Like, archer wise, we can do Alp testing, don't get me wrong, you know. Oh, that's, yeah, no, we will do Alp testing. Actually, fucking I lied, because I want to see this bastard, right? I want to get, oh, do I 3-star him? No, I'll keep him 3-starred. Oh, do I? Because I really want to see what Alp Aslan with Mehmed and Timur pulls out of their ass. Like, I want to see how much damage this march could actually do. You know? Yeah, exactly. Exactly like you say. You want to try Julius Caesar, Scipio, QS8? Right, do you know what? Because there's always a guy that wants martial swordsman to work, and we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll test them with 5-star Alp Mehmed, and we'll check out what 3-star Bellevue looks like versus 3-star Timur. I don't need to do Mulan because I already know the results for that. Bro, they've even updated the icon for Battlefield Survivor. But yeah, I am really intrigued to see what this does. Because we're running Spirited Pursuit, Weak Spot Attack, right? Like, that's all we're doing here. We're just going for as much damage as possible. Don't need critical strike rate. And we can't trigger this as often as we need it. So we play a lot different, but I am intrigued for that one. And then we can do 5-star Attila, 5-star Mulan, Rane. We can do all of them. People say Bellevue's better, but I'm telling you, I've played with Bellevue and Mulan, and just because she stacks double attack herself doesn't make her better, man. Her damage output is nowhere near the same as a Mulan is. It's nowhere near. And the thing is, you put in the Dark Flag, right? You put Dark Flag on so your Alp Aslan gets the benefits, right? So when you go into skills, having Dark Flag, you're increasing obviously the main attribute. And the thing is, even with a 3-star Bellevue, you can still have Dark Flag and Pain in Blood on, and it just isn't worth it. Like, it doesn't boost up the Alp Aslan enough compared to just letting Alp do his thing and letting Mulan do her thing. Like, this hero doesn't do that much damage. Like, to me, like, she just doesn't. There's nothing wrong with that, but I honestly want someone to do damage. Like, I want an actual damage dealer. That's why I run Mulan over her, and that's why I'm even tempted to run Timur over Bellevue. Like, if this works and this does some dumb damage, bruh, I'm running it. I'm telling you, because then I can run Mulan, Attila, and Rani, and I have basically 3 different lineups for archers at any point I want. I'll do Aslan as the commander because I always think you want Aslan command. Like, I tried him non-commander and it's just not the same. Because even when this commander skill goes off, you want your Earth Splitting Hoof or you want this rep to trigger, right? You need these 2 skills to trigger. So I don't think Timmer will make the lineup tanky at all. He'll add some extra troop reduction in. I will agree. But I don't think he's going to be as tanky because we're not running this, right? We're not running Tempered Steel. Because Mehmed isn't really critting. Your Aslan isn't allowed to crit, so you can't get crit from him. So if we're literally relying on, you know, Timmer to crit to get this, I just don't think it's worth it. I just think it's actually better just to go straight up damage, you know? Or even running like Armor Piercer would be better, just to reduce all their armor and then blow them up with a Spirit Pursuit proc or something. Like, that feels a little bit better. Because you got to remember, like, you know, Mehmed is going to be boosting their skills, right? Like, you got to remember that. So, what I will do while we're waiting, whack these on. No new heroes in the Pioneer. The only thing in the Pioneer server is 2 brand new skins. There's 2 troop themes. There's one for Chinese New Year, and then the second one's for Valentine's Day, from what we've figured out. Then there's the 3, technically 4 brand new events. There's Wishing Card, which you've seen plenty of times, but isn't in the game yet. There's the number game from, obviously, our Peter-chan, which I'll show. And then the actual new game modes, the scroll one and the... the veins, there we go. My brain. I think Timmer is not a damage need. Mate, I'll show you. You can make Timmer do damage. I don't think you realize weak spot attack and Spirited Pursuit is a dirty little combo. It's a lot of damage it can dish out. And then you've got Mehmed who's boosting up the secondary strike skill damage too. It's a lot. It is a lot. But yeah, you won't want to run Attila with Alpazlan, put it that way. I've seen people try and talk about it, and I just kind of laugh at them. I'll be real with you. I want this maxed, but we don't have any skill scrolls for it. Yeah, this is the only annoying bit. Maybe next time, if there is a dev watching, if you could, you know, just have all the skills on every hero level 42. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I didn't want to break it, Jabba, to the thing. I didn't want to break it with the Scipio and well, we got him Force Retaliation, just fucking. I can't check Hero Expedition on here. It doesn't exist. If you're wondering, the brand new Hero Expedition has been updated. So if you guys check on the main game, the public game, you will have Lubu, Yode, Boudica. You'll have all the Season 2 Legendary Advent people are in the Heroic Expedition, so... Yeah, so let's get to Sippy Cup. So, as they were saying in chat, Scipio can't work with Julius Caesar. I know you guys wanted it. I didn't. Obviously, I was joking. There's always one martial person, but Scipio can't work with him because, as the guy said in chat, he says it on his first line. You need an active skill, and as you should know, Julius Caesar does turn-based skills. So it just unfortunately doesn't compute. Mia Lagatha Mehmed, we can try that too. Like I said, there's going to be a day. Normally what I like to do is dedicate generally one day to each troop type. I think it's just better that way. So if you want to watch swordsman stuff, I just run swords one day and just do it, you know? And then same with the calves being another day, archers being another, and then pikes being another. But we could do a little bit different, you know. We could have what you call it, maybe like different ring testing if we can. But yeah, this is the only frustrating bit, but hey, we gotta set them up. So at least tomorrow when we go, we can just go, you know what I mean? And if you are wondering, I might stream earlier tomorrow. Like, I'm debating to stream either after, basically, 15 UTC, or if I stream before 15 UTC, I need to finish around that time, because obviously I've got to pick up the little one from school most likely. So yeah, I'm debating which one to do. I like doing the morning streams. I'd be fair, I do like them. Because what I typically do now is, like, I like waking up. I wake up, obviously take out the dog, have like a nice little quick walk basically around, come back, I work out for like half an hour or so, then I start working on content. So, like, you know, it wouldn't be bad as soon as I finished working out, basically doing the live stream. Because I'll have tomorrow's video already up. You know what I mean? Because as soon as this live stream finishes, I'm making tomorrow's video. Like, that is happening. Because I'm too skeptical and scared that these skins are going to disappear if I wait till tomorrow and re-log in. You know what I mean? Are we going Bloodthirst or...
I
Yeah, I'll show you the new city themes again. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll show you them now if you want after I do Miyamoto's skill upgrade at least. I'll show you what's going on. I wonder if Milwaukee or if anyone is streaming too. Because I did promise if someone is streaming, from like you guys should know. If anyone is streaming in the future, Age of Empires Mobile, or one of my mates start, you know, stream, I'm gonna try and redirect as much as I can. Even if you don't like the game, hey, you might like the vibe, and you never know, you might like the game that they're covering. it's quite fun. But yeah, the brand new themes. So we got two brand new themes: the Heaven Blazing Steed and the Falling Petals, right? Heaven Blazing Steed's going to be the Chinese New Year theme. The way we figured that out was quite easily. It's to do with the title alone. If you guys look at the title, how this is looking, this is the Crimson Dragon Steed. It looks really cool. I'll show you the city skin in a moment. But if you scroll up and look at the Lion's Roar one, this was last year's skin for Chinese New Year. So you can see the similarities. So this is basically second year upgrade on it, which is looking pretty fly. I'll be honest, it is looking really fly. I'm a bit upset that I'm probably never going to get it, but hey, it is what it is. But then if we go now, so you got this frame, obviously that's the palace, and then this is the troop theme. So if we go into the thing, and I don't know why it's all bugged, but hey, it is. So there's this here. I don't remember seeing this one, but hey. And then there's these two new frames too. So there's this one, and there's this one, and this is the Valentine's one from my understanding as well. So then if we go, so that's the Chinese New Year skin. That's the city theme. And then this should be the Valentine's one for the city. And then and then this is the new one. I don't like it, I'll be honest. I like this effect. I don't like the dragon though. Like, I don't like this thing. And then this is the other one. It's like a fairy. Like, I prefer the animation for this one, but I'm not a fan of it still, you know. But I prefer the animation of that. Like, that seems much better, you know. So those are the themes. There's also so we've done the title. So that's that title. That's the other title. Also, if you play the brand new game mode, the Veins one, which I'll showcase again, you can unlock the Vein Novice, the Vein Master, and then the Vein Sovereign, which is kind of cool. And then you also get this here. So there's these two, but I don't know if this is new as well. So there's this Golden Blessing chat bubble, which might be separate. But then this one. This one is in the 5 bundle. So the reason I'm showing you that is because when you go to the collector's gallery, you'll notice this one needs 4, this needs 5, this 5 one is... There you go. So you get the chat, the frame, the city, and then all of that. And then 800 troop capacity when you get them all up, and you unlock this. Oh yes, I were right. So you get the Cherry Dream frame once you get it. I don't like this one. I prefer this one if you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? And then same with this. You get these 4, you get 700, and then you'll get this blessing chat, yeah. So you get this chat bubble for doing it. If it was up to me, I'd get this one, but I don't have the money to get this. I would if I could. I'm not gonna lie. That one looks fucking sick. But I'm not. I can't. I'm not spending like stupid money on that. Like, there's no chance. Maybe the devs can just give me it. Would be nice. Alright, let's continue finishing off this little upgrade section, and then we can keep answering any questions in chat while we finish the progression. When we get the new land theme, I don't know the dates. But the best thing to do is just check when Valentine's Day starts in Feb, I think. And Chinese New Year. Yeah, we'll test Lubu, DJJ, and Zhao Yun on the day we test Cavalry, don't you worry. Oh, this is anything I dislike. And just think, I haven't even done I ain't done any of the talents. That'll be tomorrow's job. Basically, when I go to do any testing, I'll just turn on all the talents. We'll just quick allocate them. Have I ever been castle hit during Desolate Desert? No, I've never been hit. Never. You gotta think, when you're playing Desolate Desert, you should be either in Zone 1, and you should be using the Wonder Port system to teleport your troops to the battlefield. And then that uses the bandage count to bring them back, so you don't get risk of getting zeroed. And then you also, if you're fighting on the front lines, again, like, you shouldn't really be unshielding, especially against certain empires, right? Like, it's just how it is. Like, I've never been hitting DD. Even when you go into like the tower, right? Go to tower of rotation, you just like teleport there with your shield on, and you march your troops to the tower. Especially if you already like send like 1 or 2 troops, and if you got a bunch of guys doing it, like in all of you send 1 or 2 troops. Basically, you send your 2 troops, you all start killing the same like guardians in the tower of rotation. What that will do is obviously speed up how quick they're all dying, so you get through it a lot quicker. And then on top of it, when someone comes to kill you, you can jump inside the tower of rotation with one of your marchers and then just kind of chill there, you know. Yeah, if you're trying to fight aggressively on the open field with your shield down, you will get hit, because you should be using the Wonder Port system in Zone 1. Like, you put a Wonder Port in Zone 1, and you put a Wonder Port wherever, you know, the fight is, and then you full send it, you know. T1 Cav, baby. See, I'm wondering, right? Listen, I know T1 Cavs are clever, right? But why not now just use like T5 Cavs or T4 Cavs? You know what I mean? Like, if you use T4, T5 Cavs, you're punching a little bit more power, right? You'll still get wrecked like you did with T1, but you'll get a little bit more damage out for free. But you don't give them the points if they're T7, T8, or T9. No? Maybe it's just not cost effective, though, like healing or training them troops, though. Just T1 are so cost effective, it's not even funny. Oh, shit. Don't worry about it. I need to do this anyway, right? No, I'll be honest. Listen, chat. I know people are telling you to upgrade your wall and upgrade your tower. I am telling you that is not gonna help you against the biggest players in the game. It will only help you against players at your same power. But if you're already getting wrecked by big players, upgrading your wall and tower isn't gonna do anything, bro. They're still gonna wreck your seat, man. Like, that job and that mechanic's only fucking good, honestly, for people trying to hit you. Like, say you're 150 million power and someone around 130 to like 170 million power tries hitting you, and maybe even 200 million, they're gonna feel that power, you know, like that's gonna sting. But if someone's like 400, 500 million power because they've got fucking everything maxed out on all marches compared to you, bro, your wall ain't gonna do shit. I'm sorry to tell you. This is what I said, exactly the same would happen with the rally situation, but hey, everyone said I were wrong and someone else was, a certain someone were correct and they were wrong. Like, bigger rallies doesn't mean anti-whale. Bigger rallies mean more lambs to the slaughter. You think I'm using Vlad in my Lubu march? Lubu, Vlad, Attila? I don't know if I'd run Lubu, Vlad, and Attila. Like, people are running Lubu, Vlad, and Timur. That's pretty good. Not Timur, Zhao, right? Zhao. Ignore me. They're running Lubu, Vlad, Zhao. That's good, shall I say. Hey, Dario. Hey, Forik. Welcome. Greens from Mexico. Hey. Your Timur's only 1 star? Well, if it makes you feel better, 1 star Timur still does better than a 5-star go on you, so... You're in safe hands, don't worry. Yeah, I'm not trying that combo because I can tell you it doesn't work. That's why I haven't made a video. Like, if you guys want me to make a video specifically saying these are the worst combinations in Age of Empires Mobile, I can do it if you want. And I can put Cleopatra and stuff like that in these lineups if you really want. But, you know, people don't want to see that. Like, I just, you know, just people just do not want to see that. It'd be funny, but I guarantee you, people would not click it. They're like, why is he making... And I know the video already, like, bro, the comment section, people be like, bro, why is he recommending all of this? And it's like, bro, did you even bother watching the video? Like... Some people comments are just like, you have to laugh at them at some point. Yeah, the martial swordsmen are straight trash, unfortunate, but like the thing is, it's like the martial swordsman being turn-based combat, they want to play like you would play martial pikemen in the old days, right? Where you would jump out of a city, attack someone, and jump back in. Like, they're really, really good, like city hopping, cheeseburgering, marches, but like the swordsmen are so bad that you might as well just run the pikemen. The pikemen are just way better at doing it. Like, it's so sad. Like, and I wish they'd just give them a buff or rework them or something. But yeah, nah, man, it's not happening. Is Aslan good? I like him. I'm an archer guy and I like Aslan. He's been so far out of all of the warrior archers, barring obviously our Mulan. He's been the best archer so far. People were saying don't get him, he's a trap, he's bad, and all this. Same with Dae-Yang-Yum. They said the same thing about her. Bro, everyone's been testing Dae-Yang-Yum and getting some really good results. And anyone who's been playing Alp Aslan will tell you, Alp Aslan is a really good fucking hero, dude. Like, ignoring defense is huge in this game. Huge. That used to be an option, but city hopping hitting now results in your city being gone. Only if you do it wrong. This is what I'm saying. You can still city hop, but people just don't know how to play the game, I guess. Like, look, if you're in Zone 1 in Desolate Desert, and you've got all of the big boys all teleported in the main fight, there should be a Wonder Dock and there should be a bandage camp there, like you saw Empire 26 do and what Empire 10 did in my video, right? Because then you as a player can send the city hopping march and jump into one of those cities and do it. It doesn't matter because you're in Zone 1 and you can't be killed. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to make a video on this, like, how to successfully infiltrate Desolate Desert without getting zeroed. Like, we need to level up her skills, so we'll get them ready. What is the Pioneer server? The Pioneer server is the test server. There's a little answer for you there. It's literally the test server, so everything in the Pioneer server is coming to Age of Empires Mobile. It's a server that let content creators, moderators, supercore players, and certain other individuals join, and they can, like I said, preview everything, basically. This is going to be an interesting one. But I want to do that, I think. So if you're playing, I don't know what your spending level is, Armyy, but when it comes to your Lubu March, you're gonna get Timur very shortly, right? Season 4 is gonna have Timur, and for your Lubu March you need him because Timur is gonna replace your Guan Yu. From every test we've done, literally 1-star, 3-star, 5-star Guan Yu always loses to a 1-star Timur. So you want to save your medals that you would have just spent on Ramses or on Cyrus for your Timur to keep making your Lubu March even stronger, right? Just keep focusing on your Lubu March. Don't bridge out yet, honestly. Because you're in, I honestly think, like, you know, Lubu is one of those marches that's quite nice to build because you get, you know, Attila and Guan Yu at the beginning, and then Lubu. Then you wait 2 seasons, you get Timur to replace Guan Yu, And then you wait 2 seasons, and then you can choose to replace your Attila with Zhao, depending on how you want to play. Like, or you could replace even your Timur with Zhao, depending on how you want to play it. Like, it's really interesting. I actually think Cavalry, they've got it the best. They've got it the best, definitely. Memes that we heard is 272 will play against Empire 40. We got a 480 million big player and 32 100 million players from 272. I don't know if that's got any merit to it, bro. That'll be a surprise to me, because I'm pretty certain like 272 is behind in season still. But if they're in the same stellar season, then that will be a very interesting watch, because it will showcase one issue that I think the game's always had, where the game keeps bringing out really good stuff for the new players, but for the older players like us, like the global launch, bro, there's like nothing. Yeah, we'll do this. For now. You've been running Lubu, Attila, Rani? Oh, okay. You're running the really, really burst heavy one. Even then, I'm pretty certain the Timur outweighs your Rani. I'm pretty certain. Because it's just damage reduction you don't have. You know what I mean? Like, you literally don't have any damage reduction in that lineup. And just getting Timur in there with critical insight and his tempered steel, you basically get damage reduction for free, and you get a little bit of a heal, which is like nice, but it's just the fact you get that damage reduction. It just makes your Lubu match last so much longer, and because he lasts longer, he does more damage basically. So yeah, he's really good. I'm telling you, like, I think he just definitely outvalues. We're doing this because I want to showcase the Mulan and the Archer stuff at one point, you know, and she needs to be 5-star to do that. Same with the Mulan, which I'm finding now. I could try maybe some Constantine and Napoleon maybe, but I've already done a lot of Napoleon testing. He just doesn't have the heroes. That's all. He just doesn't have the heroes, man. He needs like a Theodora-esque hero, but better. You know, like a hero that boosts his own active damage up, but basically makes it so he doesn't take damage. So then the Saladin gives him the rage generation and boosts his damage output, and then Napoleon does his thing then. So yeah, I am debating, shall we test out some Suleiman as well? That's the only other thing I'm debating to test. Because it might be one of them things now, I'm telling you. I might have to, you know, change my ways, bro. Because if there's T8 and T9 in this game, I'm just going to be honest, if I can incapacitate you and just stop you from dealing any sort of damage for like a turn or two, brother, that's going to be worth so much more than anything in my life. Let's be real. We're gonna do this. We need to unlock them all, if you guys are wondering. Because when we run cavalry, we'll run these two. And for archers, which I want to test, we're going to run this composition for archers. Cyrus, Mansa, Barbarossa. I really like that lineup. No, I really like that lineup. I prefer Barbarossa over Boudica. Don't get me wrong, Boudica does boost up the Cyrus, but she's trying to be offensive. And if you want an offensive hero, Vlad is a better offensive support hero, you know? Like, he just is. But if you put Barbarossa in, he basically just makes that march unkillable. And it basically makes the Cyrus do all the work, but Cyrus can do all the work. He's that good of a hero. You know what I mean? Right, that's the Suleiman. Do we test him at 3 and 5 stars is the question. Let me see what the difference is, because it might be just a 5-star one. Yeah, we need that. We need that. That's extra strategy that we're missing. And it is going to be one of them things to make sense if it's worth 5-star on him or not. Let's be real. That's what people want to know. So he's got him done. They're all done. She's done. He's basically done. If we do Bellevue, we do Bellevue. Do you know what? We can showcase it. We'll do it. We'll showcase the difference on a Pike day at some point. Yeah, there's a lot going on the Pioneer server. I'll give you guys another rundown of everything that's going on, so you guys can get a reminder. But don't worry, because I am making a video pretty much when the stream ends, and that'll be for tomorrow morning, so it'll be all in there as well. So the things you need to know on Pioneer server, I haven't checked everything out yet, but there is, if you've not seen them, a lot of UI upgrades and bits and bats here and there. So they've made UI generally look cleaner, a bit better. So that's the first one. If you are running this, you can run Wardrum or Metal. I have seen both of these skills being run on Barbarossa on literally the highest level. Like, I've seen some of the biggest spenders run Wardrum, because if you've seen it, you increase the hero's armor. It's all of your hero's armor, and it's the strategy too. So this is really important. You gotta think, if you hit 30 strategy, you got 30 strategy defense as well, so it improves you against that. And then this is increasing your armor against might-based marchers. And then for Barbarossa, all of his skills also go through armor, so you can go down that route. Metal, again, really good, the best anti-swarming tech in the game. And then Tenacity is what we're gonna have to run, only because we can have a maxed out Metal on Pioneer server, so it's better to run the maxed out Tenacity. But as people will tell you, including myself, it is better to run Tenacity is good in rallies, Metal is good in open field. That's the best way of looking at it. That's why you just got to remember it. You can remember that, you're good as golden. I guess we'll level up Bellevue just in case. But yeah, so Yeah, I'll have that video. We have basically 4 new game modes. So I've talked about the UI. There's a new UI. I'll kind of show some of it off. But there's 4 new game modes that we've seen. One of them isn't too new. We've seen it before on other Pioneer servers, but it's still not out yet, which is the Wish event. And it's pretty good for skills in the game. Then there's the Peter event, as I'm calling it. Peter wanted to be in the game so badly that he's put himself in the game as an emoji. You heard correctly. If you remember the game back, let's say 10 years ago or more, if everyone remembers the 2042 game, the Phenomena 2042, that's what his game is. Then there's the Treasure Scroll and then the Vein content. Then there's 2 brand new city skins, troop skins, like themes basically as well. I'm trying to think what else. Should we do some martial cavalry testing? Should we do some martial cavalry testing? I ain't done some in a hot minute. I really want to make Tomiris work as well. We don't know about that, honestly, buddy. I honestly can't. I can't say if there's gonna be anything new or not. You know, if I say right now there's gonna be no new heroes, watch the devs or someone leak some crazy shit. But I don't think there should be. I don't think there's gonna be any new heroes until like March or coming into February, like the end of February, like March time. That's when I expect them to come, so. I'm gonna decide what to do for his other skill. Because Saladin, let's be honest, generates enough rage. Let's try auto cavalry. Let's not do that. I'll have this just in case, you know. Because if I can get Steve onto the test server, you know what that means though, yeah, like I'll have to hit him with the Robin Hood and be like, bitch. Ooh. At least we're almost there. At least we've got all the heroes basically ready for all the testing to come basically for this week, which I'm happy. And I'll go through all the content again. Just don't take damage. I don't know if this is the right build, but I'll try it. It's probably paid in blood for more offensive option, but I don't think I need the offense if I've got Sid doing the work. With Lubu, the only one people have tried, I'm trying to remember, with Lubu and was it Hannibal? Do you remember that back in the day? People tried like Hannibal, Lubu, and something else, and that works pretty OP, but again, I don't think you need to do that. You know? Oh, but I think we've got everyone covered that we need to. The only thing I haven't done is the talents, but hey. A shocker? Do we need to do a shocker? Or Elizabeth? Constantine. I want to keep Scipio 3-star just for testing. Oh, my Mulan. What? Lubu, Tamiris, and what? William? Or De Yang Yum? Like, what are we talking? Because that sounds a bit sketch, having no speciality trait combo. I wouldn't mind like Lubu with William and something else like Belisarius. That would be good. Because you gotta think, Lubu is passive, William is turn-based, and obviously Bella is secondary strike. So you cover all three archetypes of pikeman. So you basically say I don't take any damage from pikeman, which isn't too shabby at all. Oh, Zhao? Yeah. No, not Lubu, Belisarius, and Hannibal. It'd be Lubu, Belisarius, and William, right? You could run Hannibal instead of Belisarius in the same thing. Yeah, you could do the Seong one too. And I don't think I ever said Seong has the highest recovery in the game. I think he has one of the highest in the game. He's one of the tankiest heroes in the game. But we can definitely do Seong. Why not, right? This is what you guys love to see, the all the testing, like, oh, all of the theory crafting of Pioneer, so Yeah, no, the Lubu lineup is so versatile because it's just a broken fucking hero. Like, Ramses is another one. Like, people don't realize, you know what I mean? Like, you can run Ramses in a few different ways, you know what I mean? And you can run him with Scipio as well, which is just funny, man. Like, it's just there's not enough other stuff around him that can let him really shine. But I think we've got everyone covered now. Oh, Zhao. Need to do Zhao as well. Just so all the cabs are there. And then we can do the 5-star testing for Zhao as well. Because we've already done like 3. But I could keep him at 3 and test it, and then 5 and test it. I could do that. That might be the smarter player. Yeah, we'll test him like that. Then test him at 5-star, just so we can get a fair, accurate... Do we do Yodi? Do you know what? Why not? For the free-to-play swordsman, I want to see this. Why not? Yeah, the martial swordsman, I honestly wish had a bit more love, but hey... Like, I can talk about some of the martial, like, swordsmen that might be, like, alright, but you'll notice, like, they just have major flaws of them, and, like, if the devs don't change the fundamental, right, of how the game works with, like, if you fight on Alliance territory, right, and your shield's down, you can be zeroed. If they don't change that mechanic, like, none of these heroes will ever be used, because, like, why would I ever use, you know, martial swordsman or martial pikeman and risk my fucking self getting zeroed? Like, you must be fucking high, like, you know? Am I the only one who's just realised the HUD's not up? Has anyone else noticed that? Yo, its HUD's not up. Yeah, brother. Bruh, what? Like, look. Let me make sure I'm on the right one so I can see. Where the HUD go? Where the HUD go? Hashtag where the HUD go? So this is what I'm saying. They've done a lot of UI stuff. They've been changing stuff behind the scenes. So we'll have to keep an eye out on it. You know what I mean? Because yo, it's different. Maybe she's the only one who got a UI, a model update. Oh no. Nah, he's the same. He's the same. I was about to say. Nope. 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 Maybe she's the other one who's had a model update. Little cheeky model update for Yodit. Oh wait. Is Otto's crown changed? Nope. It's always been like that. So... Oh wait. How you doing, True One? No new heroes. We got 2 new themes, 4 new events, technically. And it looks like model updates on certain heroes. Even William's portrait, is that different? I don't have him, so I don't look at it enough, you know? No, that's the same. Interesting. So Yodit's the only one. They went, yeah, no more hood, girl. No more hood. No new rings either. No new rings. Yeah, Lord's Mobile, people get fucking zeroed for just breathing and existing. I know what you mean. Right, so to give you guys a rundown, I'll give you guys all the rundown of what's going on the Pioneer server, and I'll probably just like maybe end the stream for today. I will be making a video with all of this out as soon as this stream ends for tomorrow, so keep an eye out for it. Right, so there is some UI updates. So example, you can see the ship icon. So they've got things like this in now, and even when you look at, like, you know, the Battlefield Survivor button's different, right? So that's kind of like the first little thing. Then you come in, and then you got the treasure scroll, which does give you some good rewards for doing it. We aren't 100% certain how to get the scrolls, only because it says you need to do Radiant Sea, and in the Radiant Sea we've already traded twice, looted twice, and I've done an alliance bounty, and like you'll see, like, there's nothing giving me the scroll, so we've just done this. No scroll on that. No scroll on that one. So we don't know how to get the scrolls. But that's the next game mode. So that's that. And just to showcase it for you guys, you can, as you can see, when you get these clues, you click on the map, and then it'll showcase a little bit of what it looks like around the area. And then you just go on the map here, find it, hit the mine, and then you can get one of these rewards. Right? Evening, Steve. Evening, Broskett. And then the big event, and I mean the big event, is Starfall Vein. This is an individual event where you basically will be spawning into this map on your own. There will be other players all across the different empires all in here too, but it is an individual event. So as you can see, you register, you pick the time you want to go in, you do it, and that's your session selected, right? And then when you're in there, you've got these missions to do. And when you do these missions, it upgrades your tier rewards, as you can see this side. But then you also get these rewards. So there's the Starfall Iron, which is all this. So basically the top 50 players will get all these rewards and upgrade their tier ranking. You see what I'm saying? And then there's the gather one, field one, and the loot one. But this is where you get, you can see how you get this plus 30. That goes here. You see that? But it's only for 30 minutes. If you'll read here, that's one time per week. 10 minutes before, you must bring 3 troops. You can exit and rejoin the battlefield any time. But there you go, prep stage and official stage. So by gathering Starfall or defeating tribes or occupying the Infernal Towers, there's multiple resource zones because it goes level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. That's literally how it works, like everything else. If we go down here, I'm just trying to see if there's anything in particular I need to look at. I don't look at. So this literally explains it all. So yeah, it lasts 35 minutes in total, the battlefield. So I don't know if that means you... And this is the only thing I don't know until we test it out on the Pioneer server. I don't know if we start here and I can use my city to teleport in closer and closer, or if I have to keep my march here and it's kind of like a battle royale and I'm working towards getting into the center to get the best rewards. But you can see that there's these, you know, these star attendants and radiant attendants. You can see that they're in the 2 outer layers, and then the better ones are here. And then there's those towers all around which you can jump in, and then the blue things are the ores that you can gather, and then the middle 5 things are the biggest like reward points that you can get. So this just showcases you can gather. Like I said, there's levels 1 to 4. These are the guys you can fight. This is one of the monuments you can join, and when you do this, you can see it grants you 1 random buff from a pool of options. This buff will enhance one aspect of either your gathering, your field battles, or looting in combat. Buffs last for a certain amount of time and applies to all of your troops. Once you accumulate a certain number of buffs or additional buffs you obtain will prompt you to choose whether to replace one of the existing ones, which is fair play. The internal tower, so this is the center. A battlefield lasts 10 minutes. 5 internal towers will open. Each internal tower can accommodate only 1 troop. So you're literally king of the hill in there. You're going in 1 troop defending against other people, it looks like. Large amounts of Starfall iron every second. At the same time, the Eternal Tower also applied debuffs to the occupying player's troops. The longer the player troops remain in the tower, the more debuffs will accumulate, and each Eternal Tower calculates independently. So basically, the longer that you're in a tower, the easier you should be to kill. That's what it's reading to me. Which might not be too bad. Might not be too bad, I guess. Let everyone get a little bit of a time in there, I assume. You can strategically allocate occupation time for each tower to achieve greater rewards, okay? And at the bottom, once you enter the battlefield, you cannot configure your troops. All troops entering the battlefield will have their load unified to 24,000 and do not take effects on any side bonuses. So there's a lot to go in, you know what I mean, for this event, but I'll be honest, this is what I've been asking for. I've been asking for more events that a player on an individual level can go and play and have fun with. All we need now, just imagine, in the future, view registration. Imagine you can select your time zone here, or you can partner up. Like, you and a friend partner up, Starfall Vein duos. You know, Starfall Vein trios, Starfall Vein quads. Just like you would do in a Battle Royale game. Like, why not? It looks like it's going to be like that. So why not? You know? The rewards aren't too bad. I don't mind the rewards, I'll be fair. Because it all accumulates up all the time. I like the tier rewards. These are what matters. You're getting a bunch of raw iron instantly. So yeah, a lot of yeah, exactly, partner it up like in WoW, exactly it. You know what I mean? Like if this event is actually quite fun and it works out how I think it's gonna work out, it'll be really cool if you can team up in it now. You know what I mean? Like, because imagine the longer the game plays, your tier matters or something, or your ranking matters. It'd be cool, man, doing duos and trios. There's also these achievements, by the way. So even though you've seen all those rewards which are showcased, there's also these rewards here, which is all achievement based as well. So there is a lot of rewards for doing it. You might not think there is, but there is quite a lot. On top of everything that you're already doing in game, you know? So this is going to be interesting. And then after all of that, there's also make coins rain. Yeah, I don't know why Peter wanted to be in the game so badly, but Peter is now in the game. Dear governors, come and take my coins. Bro, Peter is literally sat there saying, bro, I have got a yacht. Come and take my shit. Just come and take my shit. The rewards for this is literally a Peter trembling in the corner. And then you can get 4 universal medals. And then there's these down here. And then there's daily rewards. What's this? It's 2042. So if you remember the game 2042, this is that game. So just to showcase it. You know what I'm saying now? This is all it is. This is all it is. This is it. This is all it is. 2042, guys. A bit of 2042. Undo. So, and by doing it, like I said, you get these daily rewards here. And then if you get certain scores, that's when you get up here. So you want to be able to get to 1,400, you know. And if you guys are wondering, there is a way to actually play this game. It sounds stupid, I know, but there is an actual strat to, like, actually, you know, like, getting a decent score. So you could probably find out the way, you know what I mean? I'll just look it up, even. But that's all it is. That is literally the event, like the new the new one. I'm just gonna end it before I keep doing it. And then, as everyone has seen it before, it's the wishing card, right? This event keeps coming up on the Pioneer server, but we don't have it in game yet. So there is this event as well. The way it works is every day you can flip a card, but you get a bonus. So at the moment, I get 4 times rewards for flipping these, you know. Those are the reward preview. And then you get this up here. And then you can switch between this. So it just gives people basically a way of getting either 20 extra skill scrolls, or if you're looking for something in particular, you can in particular get any of these, you know. That's it. And that's pretty much all of the event stuff that's in here. Apart from that, as I showcased earlier on, there's the theme gallery, which has 2 brand new themes: the Heaven Blazing Steed and the Falling Petals. The Heaven Blazing Steed is the Chinese New Year skin, and the Falling Petals is the Valentine's Day skin. So you can see all of these. I will showcase all of this properly in the video for you guys. But that's the skin. That's the Valentine's Day skin. And then that's going to be your troop theme for the Chinese New Year. And then this is your Valentine's Day skin or troop theme. Yeah, this could be the spring event, you're right. It could be the spring event. It could be the spring or Valentine's Day event. There's the Cedar theme, that titles. This is how we figured out this is the Chinese New Year one, because, you know, don't copy me and make it obvious, you know what I mean? Like, just don't copy me and make it obvious. So that's gonna be the Chinese New Year one. That's gonna be, again, the Spring Blossom or Valentine's Day skin potentially. Then you've got the chat bubble as well. this is what you need to buy on the spring one. However, on the Chinese New Year one, you get this for free when you complete the whole, you know, the whole thing. And then the frames. It's a bit too big for me. It looks cool, but I don't know, like, I don't like this bit because it just covers so much up of the portrait, you know? There's this one. And then this is your normal frame. And then if you collect all of the spring event, you'll get this frame instead. I personally prefer this one over that one. But hey ho, there you go. And just to kind of prove it, if you go to the collector's gallery, you can see obviously 5, right? So you need to collect 4 for this one. You need to collect 5 for that one. And here's the things I've just shown you. And then there's that blessing bubble with the 700 capacity that you get when you complete it. And then for the other one, like I said, the 5 pieces that you need to get. I'll showcase this in a second as well. No, I showcased that already, Anna. Yeah, I already showcased that. So yeah, you need to get all those 5 pieces, and then you'll get an upgraded frame. But I think I don't know, maybe it should be the other way around, you know? Like, to me, you should buy that frame, and then you get this frame for completing it. I'm just saying. Five pieces of Exodia! Obliterate! Yeah, no, the King's Lion March in the new one are supposed to be, like I said, the Chinese New Year ones, right? Like this. Don't get me wrong, I like this Sun Chasing Steed one, right? I like the whole effect, apart from, I think the frame is a bit bland, and I don't like the actual golden steed. You know what I mean? I just don't like this steed at all. I just don't like that. Like, I'd rather put the lion. You know, if you got the king's skin, like, imagine that lion instead. The lion with that effect. Looks way better. Yeah, the frame looks horrible. The frame, that frame legit looks like, how can I say it polite? How can I say it nicely? If you asked your apprentice or your intern to make you a frame for a game, that's what you expect to see. You know what I mean? Kidneys are overrated. Who needs to? So yeah. That's basically everything. Oh. Let me buy. I've got 281,000 Apex. Let me spend it. Why can't I have this on my main account? I'm just saying. You know. The new iron stuff? What do you mean? It's all good, true one. It's all good. All good. So, like I said, basically this stream is to understand the event, understand the new stuff coming to the game, obviously to have a look new UI, like I said, like this is all new. I don't know what else is out there, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we could have a little peek. I don't know if it... Oh, fuck's sake. Oh yeah, this is new as well, look. This is new. I actually like this a lot better. Just tells you how many are pending, look. I've got 33 pending, it's saying. Currently on show, 331, so... Like, see, there's just a lot of clean UI changes that's happened. They're all the same. Same. It's all the same. That's all the same. God damn it! I was hoping. I was hoping. I'm just seeing if there's anything changed to the stores. You know what I mean? Because, like, there might be something new in the stores that we just didn't see before. You didn't look it, but you never know until you fucking look, right? But don't look it. So I think I've found most of the new stuff. I've already got Sun Tzu ready, don't worry. Like I said, when it comes to testing, I'm probably going to be testing tomorrow and onwards because we need Steve to get his CD key, and I'm waiting from I don't know why people ask for my accounts just when I quit. It's just like, dude, man, chill. I lost track of what I was saying now then. Fuck. Looks weird having 120 heroes. I know. But yeah, now what we have done for everyone, if you're tuning in, as you can see, look, I've 5-starred basically all the heroes that I know needs to be 5-starred, and then I've gone like here, like Alp Aslan. Let me just not Alp Aslan, like Attila. Let me scroll down. And not a shocker unless we decide to do it. Where's Scipio? I'm just trying to find like Scipio or someone. There you go. So we've done 3 stars for Scipio. We need to do it for this because we're going to be testing this for archers. So I've got everything prepared, guys. So basically tomorrow's stream and stuff, we can just be testing. Like testing. William, we need to work on. I need to do William. I haven't done him yet. How you doing, KT? Big shout out to Katie. I don't know if you guys realize, but we're against them this this stellar bracket, and we saw each other in chat and immediately added each other. Big shout out to Katie though. What's going on? Basically, we're showcasing the new stuff in the Pioneer server as I've basically set up my account here to do a bunch of testing tomorrow. I'm gonna do the testing around this time though. So you guys want to, you know, watch the testing? It's gonna be around 18 or 19 UTC because that's when Steve finishes work and he's back and he's had food and all that jazz, you know. But we've got all of our heroes basically set up. Do we do the marshals? I don't know. Don't blame you. Nah, I'm gonna use them tomorrow as well. Don't get me wrong. Like, if there's other guys that can test, by all means, you know what I mean. I'm here. You know, that's where I'm at. So if you're in the Pioneer server, I don't mind if someone TPs around. Just don't do anything fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, don't zero the city, because I've had it done before. Literally imagine being on the Pioneer server and zeroing someone's city on a Pioneer server. It's just like, really, bro? Is that what you're really doing? But yeah, if you're on the Pioneer server, these are my coordinates. You can TP in, and again, help maybe test tomorrow. Because we'll have to wait. Apart from that, don't get me wrong. There's this. But it's literally 96. And this is only here. So I can't even test the supply bounty. Build! So yeah, I know you kind of tuned in late, Katie. I do apologize, buddy, but I'm probably going to be ending stream in the next 5 minutes. So just to give everyone one last rundown before I do, there's 2 brand new themes coming into the game. You got Falling Petals and a Heaven Blazing Steed. So this is either the Spring Festival or Valentine's Day skin. And then this is your Chinese New Year skin. Then we have brand new UI, which is like this little button showing the Radiant Sea and Island Tactics now. Also showcasing all of this stuff here. As you can see what needs to be done. See how the pending's just gone down. So I've got 32 to complete, which isn't too shabby. Then also, for some reason, Yodi has had a model rework. For some reason, they give, you know, Yodi a hair and took down the hood. Don't know why, but that's another one. And then we have got the Treasure Scroll event. This is going to give you these rewards. And the way it works is using the Radiant Sea to find these scrolls. And then you will basically use the scrolls to tap down here, as you can kind of see, to unlock the treasure map, find the good old treasure on the world map, dig it up, and when you dig it up, you'll get one of these rewards at the very top, right? But the big event is Starfall Vein. This is an individual event to remind everyone, meaning when you go into this, you yourself matchmake, right? So look, major mining corporations call in all governors from all empires to join the extraction event, right? Major veins discovered across the continent will open new areas periodically, and after an area opens, there'll be weekly vein events in that area. Governors can register individually to participate and compete fairly with governors from all empires. You participate one time per week. You can choose your registration, and you bring in 3 troops to the battlefield when you go in, right? And basically, you drop into this map here, and as it said, there's different bits that are going to unlock. And then you can basically either go into these towers for points, you can mine the blue ore for points, you can kill these guys for points, and by doing all of that, right, by doing all of those points, you basically complete what you need to do for here. And depending on how well you do, you'll get this finishing reward on the right, and that goes into this tier. So you're gonna need at least 15 to go up the first tier to get into here. I mean, it keeps going up, right? There's also personal achievements that you can be doing. So there's a lot to this event from we've just seen, but I can't answer the questions like, do you teleport a lot in the event? You know what I mean? I don't know, because we haven't played it yet, you know? That's what this whole Pioneer server is about this week, so we will be playing it while doing testing as well. If you guys are wondering, mine's in 31 hours. So you can see I've registered for that time zone. So when this time zone comes on, I'll stream that there, so you can see how it works for the first time. Okay? Capiche? And the only other thing is, if you're good at 2042 and you want to, you know, hurt Peter, make the coins rain and get your free Peter trembling in the corner with all the things. That is literally everything. Bro, I've got so many people, fuck it. So many messages. What the fuck? No good. Trojan horse, is it now? Because that's why I wanted to end the stream, so I could do that. And if you guys are wondering, I'm literally playing it on my phone. I'm literally playing it on my phone. I'm just getting one of my matches back so I can send a second one to another rally. All right, there we go. Cheers, Jules, for reminding me, since I did want to do it. How do you obtain the items? What do you mean? In this event, you mining. It depends on what you're doing. So like I said, depending on the event, you can either gather and you can get rewards for that, as you can see here, buff chests and resource chests. You can either kill the attendants that are on the map. These also give you Starfall iron. Ancient monuments do the same, and the same with the Infernal Tower. The cool thing about the Infernal Tower, though, just for people, you know, wanting to know, you gotta be careful because you can only put one troop. Look, it can accommodate only one troop inside the tower. So you're gonna be in there, probably like literally defending other people, fighting them. So it's gonna be interesting. We get to properly see how it plays, you know, in 30 plus hours, basically tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the day after. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? What do you do with the irons? What do you mean? It's part of just this reward system, so it's for the achievements. Look, gather 150k iron, and then you get this. It's to do with these achievements. And the more you do, the more you gotta think. The more you do, the higher ranking you're gonna get, right? In the Starfall iron, look. And the Starfall iron gives you all of these different rewards depending on your ranking. And you can see my ranking at the very bottom here. If you got gathering, there's this. Field battle, there's this. And then loot, there's this. So no, it's to do with this new event. It's literally to do with this new event. I thought it might have been farming this stuff. If you were farming this stuff, it would have been quite interesting, but I don't think you are. It's just a new currency. Because you can see it on like the guide. You can see these like this blue crystal stuff, you know what I mean? So it'd be good if we could see the proper map. If there's a way to fully look at the map, but we've got to wait for this reg to be completed, and then the 28th it opens up for the first time. So yeah, Wednesday it opens up, so we'll be watching this Wednesday evening, if you guys are wondering. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much it for today's stream. We've got all of our heroes set up. We've kind of gone through all the new content. We've seen everything that's new. And it's obviously about time that I record that video for everyone. So then tomorrow morning, everyone who hasn't watched the live stream can watch it, you know, and get a more highlight and condensed version of it all. So yeah, I want to say thanks, guys. 1.3k views, insane. Over 60 of you guys all were hitting the view, love it. 38 likes, so if you guys wanting to just support the channel, hit the like button for us. It would honestly do so much. Promotes the channel out there for obviously everyone to watch and check out. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Tomorrow the testing starts, so who knows? I'll put up a poll and see what people want to test first: swordsmen, cavalry, archers, or pikemen. I'll let you guys pick. because each day, like I said, is tailored to one of the units. So until the next stream, guys, you know what we say here. Stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out.